Please listen and enjoy the one and only Matt Quinn.
Hello, it's really great to be here at the Dave Sweetmore Rock and Roll Indie Show. I'm a poet, spoken word artist from Manchester. I've got about 6 poems for you tonight. 6 poems, stories, rhymes, whatever you want to call them. Now, the first one, I've got to put a bit of a disclaimer out. If anybody's wearing a bubble coat, or they own one, this poem is not about you. Now, in Openshaw, we have a lot of these characters, and this poem is called Scroat. What is the chance of meeting a scroat? Meeting a scroat in a bubble coat, drug-infected little turd, thinks he's hard, he's just a nerd, taking a shit behind a bin. Waste of life, it's just a sin. He pops a pill, he has no job, but a load of shite comes out his gob. He walks the streets late at night, hoping to give some old lady a fright. But her son turns up, he's out of sight, the dirty little grubby shite. He couldn't even handle a fight. Says to his mates how great he's been. Lying little fucker, he was nowhere to be seen. I wish that lad would have grabbed his throat. A fucking scroat in a bubble coat. Thank you. Now, this next one, it didn't happen. It's not true at all. Now, I was in work a few months ago, and I was on a night shift, and I was having a coffee in the canteen. And I was getting an espresso, and I seen the espresso coming out of the machine, and I thought, fucking hell, that looks terrible. So I thought I'd write a poem about it. Now, this did not happen. It's called Thick Black Espresso. A thick black espresso, that'll do the job, whilst I was working on a late. As it was pouring from the machine, I didn't know my fate. The thick, gluey liquid was filling up my cup. I knocked it down in one. Fucking hell, yuck. Will this liquid gold keep me awake? I think I'll have another one for heaven's sake. One after the other. In the end, I had 3. Fucking coffee beans is all I could see. It was early in the morning. I think about 3. When my ass blew a gasket and my bowels were set free. I shat my pants that night. It was no fucking laugh. I had to leave work early and take a fucking bath. A thick black espresso, that'll do the job. In the future, I'll just have one. What a fucking knob. Thank you. Now, this next poem, it's a bit more serious. It's about when a gang take over a vulnerable people's house. And it's called Cuckooed. Cuckooed overnight, murder in sight. They moved right in and stole my life. I've lived in this house for years, now it's full of shadows and fears. They've taken over cold and cruel, I'm just a ghost in my own room. Shedding tears that never end, trapped in a place I can't defend. Vulnerable and alone I felt, they saw a mark they knew too well. A little trust, a broken line. Now they run my house, they run my time. Needles pierce, control remains. Exploited souls bound by chains. I watch the world through my window frame. New faces come, none know my name. No frost lies thick upon my roof. A silent sign, a quiet proof. The strangers smile, pretend they care, but nobody sees the nightmare there. The Audi's back, I feel the dread. A den of sin, the streets run red. They killed my dog, my last good friend. How did my peace come to this end? I want to scream, I want to flee, but fear has swallowed all of me. The alleys crawl with gangs and noise. They twist our pain like broken toys. No sleep, no rest, just endless nights. I can't remember what feels right. No way out, no way, no doubt. One more shot to block it out. Thank you. Thank you. Now this next story poem. When I was younger, I was about 16, I used to always get pissed up. And on a Sunday, I really used to get rat-assed. And I was going for this job on a Monday morning. And it was for a real big car rental company. And when I got there, and I had this interview with this top executive, I got home, and I looked like I got dressed in the dark. I actually looked a state. And this poem is called Fuck Your Job, I'm Gonna Get Pissed. Going today for a top-notch job, I'll smash the interview, no problem. Wearing my best suit and fancy tie. Only problem is, last night I got high. But today's a new day, I'll dress real smart. Still, to be honest, I don't feel sharp. It's a big job renting out cars. I'll climb the ladder, I'll reach for the stars. Sweaty palms and a salty brow. I reckon I'll nail those questions now. I've got the job. No, I think I have. I'll pop to the loo to freshen me face. I'll look in the mirror, my smile's out of place. My shirt's done up all wrong, you see. I've only buttoned one to bloody 3. I wanted this job, a good chance missed. Ah well, fuck your job, I'm gonna get pissed. Thank you. Now, this is one of the first poems I ever wrote, and it's one of my favourites. It's called A Cigarette and a Can of Coke. A cigarette and a can of Coke, a cigarette and an old man's joke. That's what you get from a disillusioned bloke. A cigarette and a can of Coke. Playing Kirby with a battered ball, watching the boxing at the Albert Hall. People small and people tall waiting for the devil's call. Heaven waiting for old folk, living this life, it's no fucking joke, when looking through the eyes of a disillusioned bloke. Prices rise, wages fall, waiting by the phone for that call. It doesn't come, not at all. Families live and then they die. You shed your tears because your life is just a lie. You go down the pub for a laugh and a joke and get into a fight with a big-headed bloke. You go home and get in the bath for a soak with your cigarette and your can of Coke. Pharmacy visits, doctor's appointments, lotions, potions, creams and ointments. Acid indigestion will make you choke. A cigarette and a can of Coke. Thank you. Now, this last one is a true story. My brother told it me. It was about, he used to go around in Clayton and he used to hang about with this guy called Pete. And this is a true story about when someone asked to borrow one of his suits. Anyone got a suit, he said. I'm burying me dad next week, Fred. Go and ask Pete. He's always well dressed and neat. Of course, said Pete. It's a shame Fred's dead. The finest of cloth changed hands, breathable, wrinkle-resistant and durable. I've had it for years. Let's get you a pint, cheers. The week had passed and the days moved fast. I can't ask for it back yet, said Pete. His dad's just gone 6 feet. In the end, it was driving Pete around the bend. I'll have to ask. I'll do it quick and fast. Pete walked over and took a drink, just in case the mood did sink. How was your day? It was great, thanks, Pete. That suit looked real. Drop it off when you can. I've got to go to a wedding with me now. Did it fit you well? Oh, fucking hell. It wasn't for me. It was for me dad. Pete's face was fucking thunder because his 3-piece suit was 6 feet under. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, let's start this in for Mark Quinn. You can find him on the socials at Mark Quinn Poet, and you can buy books as well, yeah? Mark Quinn, that's for me, thank you.